Everyone, welcome back to third episode of Vampire's Bloodsock. Taehyung woke up from his deep sleep and comfortable sleep. He opened his eyes slowly and looked around. Everything is in the room was so strange that it made Taehyung rub his eyes to make sure he wasn't dreaming. Taehyung got up from bed and walked to observe the situation in the room. The bedroom was very luxurious because every inch of the room was decorated with gold and diamonds. The red curtains are inlaid with gold and the mattress covered with dark red. The bedroom was very suspicious, like a king's bedroom. Where is he? How could he be in that place? Without wasting time, then stepped towards the window. He opened the curtains a little and looked out the window. He was very surprised as soon as he saw outside. He is in a castle and it was very dark outside and he could only see black clouds, but he could clearly see the scene around the building. It is mysterious and full of darkness. You are awake, my little Tete. Do you know that you have been sleeping for 3 days? Then turned as soon as he heard someone's voice calling him. As he saw Jungkook in red robe walking towards him, Taehyung stepped back. As Jungkook tried to approach him, Taehyung took another step back. As Jungkook again tried to get closer, Jungkook started to wonder. Then he looked into Taehyung's eyes. Jungkook, why did you avoid me? My little Tete. Taehyung, stop calling me little Tete. That was me 15 years ago. Jungkook, then let me call you Tete, my Tete. Taehyung, no need to put my, just Tete is enough, Hyung. Jungkook smiled sweetly as soon as he heard Taehyung calling him Hyung. For some reason, Jungkook felt calm every time Taehyung called him by that name. Jungkook, I like the way you called me. Taehyung, you are the one who told me to call you by that. So what? Jungkook, nothing, my Tete. Taehyung, I said just call me Tete Hyung. Jungkook laughed when he saw Taehyung's face. At that moment, Jungkook, oh my god, you are so cute, Taehyung started to get confused when he saw Jungkook getting closer to him. Taehyung automatically stepped backward without stopping until he collided with the bed. Taehyung tried to get away from Jungkook, but he ended up falling on and lying on the bed. Taehyung, Hyung, Jungkook, Jungkook smiled sweetly at Taehyung and then he bent his body a little while looking at Taehyung's face non-stop. Jungkook climbed onto the bed and while placed both hands on Taehyung's side. Taehyung started to get nervous. What Jungkook is trying to do? And Jungkook, do not know where you are right now, Tete. Taehyung, Jungkook, do you remember what happened to you? Taehyung, Taehyung didn't not answer all the questions Jungkook asked. He himself is not sure what happened to him. All he remembers is that he passed out after he felt Jungkook drinking his neck. Then he woke up and found that he was already in a luxurious room. Taehyung, you were kissing and maybe marking my neck. Then I passed out. That's all I remember. Jungkook, yes, it's true. I was drinking your neck. Wait, no, I was drinking your blood. The novel blood inside you. Taehyung, what do you mean? I didn't get it, Hyung. Jungkook smiled until Taehyung could see Jungkook's short fang, but over time Jungkook's fangs grew longer. His eyes also turned reddish and black. Taehyung started to get scared. Taehyung, who are you actually, Hyung? Jungkook, take a guess. My Tete. Jungkook has long penis and his pupils change color. His nails are also getting longer. The look in Jungkook's eyes turned very cruel. Taehyung realized that earlier Jungkook told him that he was He had drank his blood until he passed out. Taehyung, wait, Hyung, you are a vampire? Jungkook, yes, Mathethe, I am the strongest vampire. Jungkook, the strongest and fairest vampire, and this is my mansion. Taehyung, vampire, the strongest. Taehyung looked at Jungkook's face. Taehyung started to get scared and get more scared when he saw Jungkook licking his lips. Jungkook looked like he wanted to eat himself. Taehyung mom trembled. The event of his mother's death years ago came back to attack his memory. His mother died because of a vampire. Nothing is in a mansion of a cruel vampire and powerful. Has Taehyung become their victim? Will his fate be the same that of his mother? Taehyung tears fall down his cheeks. Jungkook saw that there were tears on Taehyung's cheeks. He automatically hid his fangs and long claws. Taehyung must be in fear. Without wasting time, Jungkook hugged Taehyung's body tightly. He gently struck Taehyung's back to calm him down. He had no intention to scare Taehyung. Jungkook, don't cry, my Tete. Taehyung, Jungkook, are you afraid of me? Taehyung did not reply. Jungkook tightened his imbalance and he could feel Taehyung's body trembling. Taehyung was very scared. Jungkook felt guilty when he saw Taehyung's state at that time. Jungkook let go of his arm and looked at Taehyung, but Taehyung just lowered his face. He is still crying. Jungkook looked at Taehyung while holding Taehyung's hand slightly. Jungkook, Tete, look at me. Taehyung, Jungkook, Taehyung, you look scared. I am scared. You will kill me. Jungkook, Tete, look at me, please. Taehyung, Jungkook, Tete, please, heads up and look at me. Slowly, Taehyung raised his head and looked at Jungkook's face. Jungkook has changed into a normal human. Jungkook gave Taehyung a sweet smile for a moment. Jungkook, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to show my true self. Taehyung, Jungkook, I'm sorry, okay? Taehyung, Emma died because of a vampire. Jungkook, Taehyung, please don't kill me. Jungkook was shocked when he heard Taehyung pleading with him. Jungkook then pulled Taehyung's body into a warm arms. He gently stroked Taehyung's head. Jungkook, look, I'm not gonna kill you and I will never kill you. Trust me, okay? Taehyung, how can I trust you, Hyung? You are a vampire who always seeking for blood. Jungkook sighed. Then he let go of Taehyung's body. He looked at Taehyung's face while placing both hands on Taehyung's shoulder. Jungkook, it's true that I drank your blood until you passed out, but if I wanted to kill you, you wouldn't be here. I'm not gonna kill you, my Tete. Taehyung, can you promise me? Jungkook, yes, my Tete. Taehyung smiled and hugged Jungkook tightly. Suddenly, the event of 15 years ago came into his memory. Taehyung remembered when Jungkook had hugged him that night and he felt a warmth that he hadn't felt in a long time. Taehyung, your hug is still warm like 15 years ago, Hyung. Jungkook, really? I thought you already forgot me. Taehyung, I never forget you, Hyung. I just wonder who are you these 15 years, Jungkook. Taehyung, and now I know you are a vampire. Taehyung let go of his arm and looked at Jungkook's face. Taehyung, I put my trust on you, Hyung. Do not break my trust, okay? Jungkook, Tete, I promise I will never kill you. Taehyung, why? Jungkook was silent. Jungkook moved closer towards Taehyung and he kissed Taehyung's forehead. Then he kissed Taehyung's right hand. Jungkook then leaned into Taehyung's eyes and said, The reason I will never kill you because you are mine forever. I will never let others have you. Even death can't do us apart. You are mine, Tae. At night, Jungkook walked towards his bedroom to find Taehyung. He knocked on the door first before stepping inside. Many times Jungkook knocked on the door, but there was no answer from Taehyung. Without wasting time, he then stepped into the bedroom. As soon as he stepped in, Jungkook was shocked when he saw Taehyung had just came out of the shower with his hair still wet. Taehyung only used a towel that was tied around his waist to reveal half of his body. Jungkook looked at Taehyung. He could see red blood flowing through his veins in Taehyung's body. That is noble blood. Jungkook, you did promise him. Remember, control yourself. Jungkook thought and turned around. Jungkook, I'm sorry. Tae knocked the door, but I didn't get any answer, so I just came in. Taehyung, it's okay, Hyung. By the way, can you please wait outside? I will call you once I'm done wearing my clothes. Jungkook, okay, Tae, I am waiting for you. Without waiting any longer, Jungkook then stepped out closer to the door tightly. He leaned against the pillar as he waited for Taehyung. Jungkook sighed heavily. He could barely contain himself when he saw noble blood flowing through Taehyung's veins. He felt like he wanted to swallow it, but he remembered he promised to Taehyung. Jungkook, calm down, Mr. Jian. If you drink his blood every day, he will die, and you might made a promise to him. Also, you have only Taehyung to be alive. Remember, he has noble blood. Young. Jungkook coming Tae. Jungkook then opened the door and stepped inside. As soon as he heard Taehyung calling his name, he saw Taehyung sitting on the bed drying his hair. Jungkook, are you done? Taehyung, I need to dry my hair first. Jungkook, we will have a dinner together. That's why I came here. Taehyung, only you and me? Jungkook, no, we both gonna have a dinner with my older brother Yoongi. Taehyung, Jungkook, don't worry, he's not gonna hurt you. I have told him. Jungkook took a small towel, held up Taehyung, then he helped Taehyung to dry his hair. Jungkook could smell the fragrance of Taehyung's body from the shower. The smell is very fresh and comfortable. Suddenly, he focused on Taehyung's white neck. He could see Taehyung's veins clearly. Taehyung, Jungkook, Taehyung, are you done? Jungkook, yeah, wait a little bit more. Jungkook took a deep breath. He has to control himself. Jungkook closed his both eyes while drying Taehyung's hair so that he could avoid seeing Taehyung's veins. After a few minutes, Jungkook finally finished. Jungkook, I'm done, so let's go eat our dinner. Taehyung, nay. Thank you, Hyung. Jungkook, most welcome, my Tae. Without waiting any longer, Jungkook got up and reached Taehyung's right hand and held it softly. Then they both stepped out of the room. Taehyung just followed Jungkook's step. Taehyung looked at the crystal around him, and he was quite surprised when he saw the inside of crystal, very luxurious but mysterious looking. They both walked down the stairs. Jungkook pulled Taehyung's hand to follow his step. Then he stepped towards the right where the dining table was. Once again, Taehyung was surprised. He saw that there were many people around the table. Taehyung stopped walking, making Jungkook turn around. Jungkook saw Taehyung watching himself, who was at the dining table. Jungkook, don't be scared, my Tae. They are myself. Don't worry, they are not gonna hurt you. Come. Jungkook gave Taehyung a sweet smile and Taehyung nodded his head. They both approached the dining table. Jungkook pulled out a chair for Taehyung and Taehyung sat on it. Then Jungkook sat next to Taehyung. Jungkook, where is Hyung? I'm Here, Mr. Jihan, Jungkook and Taehyung turn away as soon as they heard someone's rough voice. Yoongi stepped closer to the dining table. Smiling sweetly, he managed to look at Taehyung's face, who was next to Jungkook. Yoongi sat opposite Jungkook and Taehyung. Yoongi, hey. Jungkook's little Tete. Taehyung. Taehyung searched for Jungkook's hand under the table. He then grabbed Jungkook's hand tightly. As soon as he found it, Jungkook knew Taehyung was in fear. Jungkook gently grasped Taehyung's hand. Jungkook, he's my older brother, my Tete. Yoongi hung. Taehyung. Jungkook, don't be scared, little baby. He's not gonna hurt you. Yoongi, look at Taehyung. Yoongi, true, I'm not gonna hurt you. Taehyung. Yoongi, welcome to Mr. Jian, Jungkook's main son, Tete. Taehyung, thank you. Jungkook looked at one of his staff and gave him order to prepare their lunch as quickly as possible. One of his staff came out with several trays in his hand. Taehyung served as soon as he saw the salt. The salt had a scary face with long fangs. His nails are also long and black. Taehyung. Jungkook, Taehyung, look, his fangs. I'm scared, Hyung. Jungkook raised his head, looking at his self, who was preparing food on the table. Jungkook then got up and pushed his self body a bit hard, using his hand that his self was thrown far away. Then Jungkook looked at each of his self's face with a sharp look. He didn't even let go of Taehyung's hand. Jungkook, I have warned you all to hide your vampire side when he is with me. He is a human and he is scared of vampires. Do you all understand? Hide your vampire side or I will kill you all. I'm being serious. All of his staff nodded their head in understanding. Jungkook sat down again and he looked at Taehyung's face, who was holding back his fear. Jungkook then hugged Taehyung's body tightly and gently stroked Taehyung's head. Jungkook, it's okay, Tete. I'm here, right here. Yoongi, who looked at Jungkook and Taehyung, continued to signal to all the staff to leave. Yoongi then watched the two of them. It seems that Taehyung seems very comfortable with Jungkook. Jungkook has changed. He cares a lot about Taehyung's feeling and even take care of him very strongly. You are getting weak, Mr. Jian. More weak day by day. Maybe weak in love. Time escape. Taehyung looked at Jungkook's face, who was lying next to him, and hugged Taehyung's body tightly. Gently stroked Jungkook's hair while he remembered Jungkook's brother's word a moment ago. Flashback. Taehyung woke up as soon as he heard a knock on the room door. He looked at the right and saw that Jungkook was not there. He managed to look at the clock and it was 12 p.m. Without wasting time, Taehyung got up from bed, walking towards the door. He opened it. Taehyung was very surprised as soon as he saw Jungkook, who was looking very weak in his brother's arm. Taehyung looked at his brother Yoongi's face. What happened to him? Yoongi, his condition is weak, maybe because he hasn't eaten anything since last evening. Taehyung led Yoongi onto the room carrying Jungkook. Yoongi then placed Jungkook's body on the bed and pulled the blanket up to Jungkook's shoulder level. Taehyung sat next to Jungkook while holding Jungkook's hand tightly. At that time, Jungkook's face was very pale. His red lips turned into pink. Taehyung, he looked so weak. Yoongi, yes, he is getting weaker day by day. Taehyung's head up and looked at Yoongi. What do you mean? Is there something bad? Yoongi, I don't know if you should know about this or not. Taehyung, please let me know so that I can help him. Yoongi, can we talk at the other place? Taehyung, just you and me? Yoongi, yes. Don't worry, I'm not gonna hurt you. He warned me already. Taehyung, okay. Can you wait outside for a while? Yoongi, I'm waiting. Without wasting any time longer, Yoongi then stepped out of the room and waited outside the room. Taehyung was still in the room. He felt regret. If Jungkook even for a moment, he didn't know why, but he felt very worried about Jungkook's condition. What actually happened? Jungkook's condition was the same as when he found him in his mother's garden a few days ago. It's just Jungkook was not hurt. At this moment, Taehyung got up and brought his face closer to Jungkook's face. He kissed Jungkook's forehead softly and stroked his head. Taehyung, I don't know what happened to you, Hyung, but I know you are strong enough to go through all of this. I don't want to see you all hurt. Without wasting time, Taehyung then stepped away and left Jungkook. He saw Yoongi waiting for him. Taehyung then closed the door tightly. Without waiting any longer, Taehyung then followed Yoongi's step. He didn't know where they were going, but he believed in Yoongi. They suddenly stopped in the garden filled with red roses. They both sat on the bench in middle of the garden. Yoongi, tonight is full moon. Taehyung then raised his head to see the moon in the sky. What Yoongi said is true. Full moon night. Yoongi sighed, then looked at Taehyung. Yoongi, that was 3 years ago, Tete. Taehyung, huh? Yoongi, Jungkook is not what you see right now. Jungkook is very strong, cruel and selfish. No one can control him except me. He is so cruel that he seeks humans to be his souls. Taehyung, souls? Those souls? I thought all of them were vampires. Taehyung, nope. Half of them are humans. Jungkook is the one who brought them here and made them his soul. If he need fresh blood, he just drank it from them. Taehyung, wait, so that means I am his soul too? Yoongi, at the time I thought so, but when I saw the way he treated you, it was very different from the way he treated us. You are not his soul. Taehyung, then who am I to him? Yoongi, I have no answer for that. You can seek the answer from him. Taehyung, Yoongi sighed. Yoongi, 3 years ago, he had drank the blood of his one relative who was also a vampire. He drank his blood until his relative died. The rule of vampires is not to drink the blood of their own relatives because it will cause a very big problem. That is the weakness of vampire every half moon and full moon. Taehyung, so that was the reason he looked like that? Yoongi, yes. Tete, his life is in danger now because of his weakened strength. Eventually he will die too. We just not know when, and the time will come for him to die. Taehyung was very surprised by Yoongi's explanation at that time. Taehyung, he will die anytime? Yoongi, yes. Taehyung, is there something that we can do to save him? I mean, there would be a solution, right? Yoongi, of course, we have a solution. Taehyung, what it is? Yoongi looked at Taehyung's face and said, only noble blood can save him, Taehyung. End of the flashback. Taehyung looked at Jungkook's face, then kissed Jungkook's lips warmly. Taehyung felt sorry for Jungkook's fate due to his selfishness attitude. Taehyung reached Jungkook's right hand and stroked it gently. Noble blood, is it the blood that flows in me? If I let you drink my blood, will you be able to stay alive, Hyung? No need to do that, Tete. Taehyung turned away as soon as he heard Jungkook is awake. Still weak-wise, he saw Jungkook looking at his face. Taehyung, Hyung. Jungkook, Yoongi told you about this? Taehyung, yes. Jungkook sighed. Jungkook forget about what he said. Tae, now go to sleep and rest. Taehyung. Jungkook, Taehyung, what if I'm willing to give you my blood? Jungkook, no need, Tae. I had promised you to not. I'm not gonna break your trust. Now go and sleep and forget about it. Taehyung, I give you a permission to break the trust. Jungkook looked at Taehyung's face. Jungkook, I never asked permission from you. Taehyung. Taehyung didn't have time to finish his sentence. Jungkook kissed him on his lips, causing Taehyung to stop talking. Jungkook looked at Taehyung's face and said, "Good night, my little Tae." What will happen in the next episode? How will Taehyung save Jungkook's life? We will see all this in the upcoming episodes. I hope you will like the story. See you again. Till then, take care. Bye bye.